Channel 5 News. My name is Gina Palladino.
And I am Becca McNair, and today we're going to be talking about the day the anti-Vietnam War protesters tried to leviate the Pentagon. In Washington, D.C., nearly 100,000 people gathered to protest the American war effort in Vietnam. More than 50,000 of the protesters marched to the Pentagon to ask for an end to the conflict. The protest was the most dramatic sign of warning United States support for President Lyndon Johnson's war in Vietnam. Polls taken in the summer of 1967 revealed that, for the first time, American support for the war had fallen below 50%. This is Gina, and she's going to be talking about the 19 killed in the mine explosion.
19 men were killed when an explosion ripped through the state-run Strong Men coal mine in Ruanga on the west coast of the South Island just after 10 a.m. 240 men were working at the time when a fireball exploded through a section of the mine. A higher death toll was avoided only because a wet patch in the tunnel near the site of the explosion slowed down and then extinguished the fireball. This is a memorial of the 19 men killed in the Strong Mine explosion.
Sydney, what are you trying to add up?
I'm trying to add up 10 plus 14.
Alright, let me show you this. 10 plus 14. 24.
What is that?
It's a calculator. It was
No
made
way.
this year, 1967. You want to try it out?
Yeah.
It's a new and improved way.
Whoa, that's so easy.
Yeah, right?
Get your calculator today. 1-800-759-0198. Call now.
Hello, I'm Sarah Drobish, and I'm broadcasting today Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech. So he delivered a speech entitled Beyond Vietnam in front of 3,000 people at Riverside Church in New York City. In the speech, he proposed the United States stop all bombing of North and South Vietnam in hopes of leading to peace talks, withdrawal of Vietnam, and negotiations. As King talked more about his concerns involving the United States and Vietnam, his past close relationship with President Lyndon B. Johnson started to deteriorate.
Now here is Becca with sports entertainment.
On January 15, 1967, the Green Bay Packers of the NFL smashed the American Football League Kansas City Chiefs 35-10 in the first ever AFL-NFL World Championship, later known as the Super Bowl I, at Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles. The Packers, however, proceeded to break the game wide open after safety Willie Wood intercepted a Dawson pass and returned the ball 50 yards to set up a touchdown. Green Bay scored 3 more times in the second half as Elijah Pitts ran into 2 touchdowns, and backup end Max McGee, who came on the field after the starter Boyd Dowler was injured on the 6th play of the game, caught in his second touchdown pass of the day. Prior to the game, McGee had made only 4 receptions all season. He made 7 that night for a total of 138 yards.
Hi, this is Sydney Barton. Today we will be talking to a man who refused his induction into the U.S. Army based on his religious beliefs. The exact words he used was, "War is against the teachings of my holy Quran. I'm not supposed to take part in Christian wars or wars of any non-believers." His stance against the war made him a public figure with mixed reviews. Please welcome Muhammad Ali.
Hello.
How did it feel being stripped of the heavyweight title for refusing induction into the U.S. Army?
Honestly, it annoyed me. I was stripped for something that I earned and worked hard for 30 years.
Why did you refuse your induction?
I refused because it was not what was best for me, and my beliefs is that what I care about. I will not be a part of killing and murdering other men. The only enemies my people and I have are here, not in.
Did you lose or gain anything by turning down going into the Army?
I did not lose anything besides my heavyweight title. I gained respect from many people worldwide. However, there were many people who did not agree with what I did, but I did what I had to do.
Does it bother you that you lost respect of others by doing what you did?
No, it doesn't bother me. I do what is best for me, not other people.
What would you say to the kids that look up to you? That is it okay to say no?
It is okay to say no when it doesn't go along with what you believe in. If a child came up to me and asked why am I doing this, I would say I believe in something that not everyone is going to agree with. That is okay. Not everybody will. It matters what you think is right.
How far would you go to keep from having to pick up a gun?
I would die. Anything that goes against my religion, I would die for.
What did you do or say after you were told that you only get the chance of going to jail or going into the army?
I said that those were not my only two options, that there is a third, justice. And if justice was prevailed, then I would not go into the army nor jail.
After you refused to step forward during your scheduled induction?
So I refused 3 times to step forward when my name was called, and then I was immediately arrested and stripped of my heavyweight title.
Wow. What happened with boxing? Were you still allowed to fight?
I was banned from boxing for 3 years.
And what did you do during those 3 years?
I went around the country speaking about what happened to me.
Do you have anything to say before we end this interview?
Yes, I want to say thank you to everyone who believed that I was doing the right thing and stood with me through these tough times.
All right, that is all the time we have today. Thank you for being here with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Of course, I'm Sydney Barton, and see you next time.